Hello, Moment friends! Ending here for another episode of Pelennor Fields. When we last left off, we were getting ready to head to the town of Osterimon, or this little camp, I guess. It's not exactly a town. And let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
What ill luck!
Old Gulthraf sent you. Well, he was not wrong to be worried, and I must confess, I'm in need of some help.
What a sorry lot I have drawn.
Fortune scowls on my every venture, champion. I was given a horse half broken in, and now she has run off on me. Twice I have found her again, only to have her bolt off before I could lead her to the stables. Like as not, she has returned to the hills west of the ford, in view of the Entwash. But what use is going after her again? My Arid has gone off without me, and at a brisk pace at that. What hope have I of catching them? None. No hope at all. No hope at all. New quest, the Horseless Rider. Yeah, that's kind of a problem when you're horseless, trying to ride stuff. What? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so that one's over there. Then that one's there. A gift gone astray. Where is that one? I don't even see this one. Forget that. Alright, time to help this guy by... Oh, right, help this guy by not helping him at all. Okay. Cool. Don't worry, dude. We'll totally help. Kind of. So I guess we will just go on to these other two locations. That is kind of weird. But there is no other option, it seems. And my biggest fear was that we'd have to be going to all these beacons, like every single one, and pretty much what's happening. Main reason is because I don't want to have to go up all of them, and I'm hoping that we won't. I don't think we have in the last zone. Or maybe we did, and I was just... It happened over a period of time to where it wasn't so bad, but... If we have to like go up and down all these, that's going to be really annoying. Although these are better because they're not as steep. They have like a hill. They're on top of hills instead of on top of like rocky hills that require extra mountain climbing skills. Okay, good. We got boosted ahead. I was worried we were caught on something, and we might still be. But here's hoping that we're not. Turns out we're back at the Gate of Moria. We've been stuck there the whole time. That would be the worst. Okay, so we did get 2 essences, but I forgot why. There should be like earrings or something in here maybe. Oh, I don't see anything. Maybe we sold it off already. There's a camp over there. So this zone feels obnoxiously spread out. Like, I feel like I should have some kind of quest that's taking me elsewhere. Maybe I should have looked more inside Osterimon. I don't know. But it feels like that this is just a very long way to go for no reason. Decline. Okay, so we're searching for this guy's horse. It only took us like 3 minutes to get over here. Okay. Really? You have to do the stupid mounted thing through here. I'm just gonna completely ignore you. I do not even remotely care. Except I do, because I'm annoyed, but whatever. I'm not gonna fight you. Here we go. You have found Sithgard's steed far from Ostrimon. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, you can't even do mounted combat without pulling like 4 things in here. Really dumb. Not a fan. Yeah, see? I mean, I'm not even mounted and I'm pulling extra stuff. Unbelievable. There we go. One more, wherever the heck he went. Whatever. We're leading. Oh, teleport. Thanks for the warning. With patience, with patience and a gentle hand, you guide the horse back to Ostrimon's stables.
Others shall earn glory.
Why?
I shall be stuck in the mud.
You have done it, but how? That a foreigner can handle Wertherbrück better than a man of Rohan? But never mind that. I have hope once more that I can rejoin the Erod, and that is enough for me.
What ill luck!
I must ask for your help once more, champion. I dare not let Wertherbrück out of my sight, but as you can see, she has lost both her saddle and her shoes. Would you ask the people in Ostrimon and see if they have any to spare? There is a blacksmith here who might have horseshoes. I would begin with him. I have a lucky horseshoe somewhere. Which would probably be a good time to use it right now, but you know, whatever. Whatever. Oh, there's a whole town back here. Okay. Cool. Okay, there's a quest up there and one back in here. And one down here, so there's a few quests in here.
Well, what is it then?
Horseshoes? No, I have none. But if it is for that poor boy from Rohan, I could make him some. I'm short of iron as well. Why don't you go to the quarry, which is far to the back of Ostrimon, and gather some of the tools that were abandoned there? They are beginning to rust, and we can put them to better use. Okay, crazy. He bade me to tell you. The bad man bade me to tell... But my beating heart... Or by my beating heart.
Enemies surround us, yet
And
we
this lady has
will
a ton
defy
of
them.
quests. I can make neither head nor tail of what this tater-tongued shepherd is trying to say. There's a bad man, it seems, and a message, and I can get no more. I wonder, is he speaking in the tongue of sheep or men? Bah! Why don't you try and see if you can get anything out of him?
We all must do what we can, mustn't we?
A message. The bad man bade me to Lady Gal here. Only every time I think of what I've got her to say her, my heart quails and my tongue stumbles right full, tumbles over itself. He takes a breath and continues. I was standing on the tree, talking to one of my sheep, when I looked up and there they were, all about me, fearsome swords in hand. And then the bad man fixed me with his eye and spoke. He holds the lives of 3 sons of this place in his hand, and he said, and for a sum of gold he might let them slip through his fingers. He bade the keeper of this place, Lady Gahir, that he might have meant to meet him upon the eastern slope of Calenglad, above the river. I beg you, man, to say to the lady here, for I cannot.
Well met.
Gahir's shrewd eyes go wide. What? 4 sons and husbands went to war after the last beacon? Unless he holds only 3 sons, what can that mean then? I see. If this ransomer said not to name, but only the keeper of Ostrimon, then I shall pay the prudent course and send another in my stead. Now, where is the blasted fool Gondrad? Hoping to weather my wrath, it seems. Will you find the rascal for me? He is sulking somewhere in Ostrimon, I am sure.
We have little light. We must make our own. We have little hope. We must make that too.
Have you stood upon our walls and looked out? I have, often. And in the last days I have seen scouts of the foe brazenly keeping watch. If they are so brazen, then they may bring report of that we are vulnerable to attack. If they attack us in force, we will surely fall. If only someone out there could give those scouts a lesson in humility and decorum, I feel sure they would think twice about venturing close enough to stare us in the eyes. That was a suggestion. That wasn't even a quest. Why do we have to do it?
Enemies surround us, yet we will defy them.
We know our enemies out there beyond these walls. They have let themselves be seen, scouting, prowling, marching about. We know that their numbers are great indeed. What I fear is that they soon shall see that our numbers are fewer. The able men have marched for war, and even our able women number few. We must make some display of arms, or else it will be plain as day. Ha! The light of day would be a welcome change, would it not? I have a plan, but I am beggared of able hands. Will you help me in this, champion? We shall be making men of straw. You'll come from beyond these walls, so perhaps you can venture back out there and find me a good number of sticks and trampled grass. It grows in some spots, and the harvest there is easy. Okay, crazy lady. Crazy lady. Alright, we're just gonna go back in here and make sure that there are no other quests. Oh, I can see one right now, actually. So let's go and accept this one as well.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The Riders 3. Undang, can it be? In such dark times, I was unsure our paths would cross again. I'm sorry for the manner of our parting. We knew not how to move forward for what seemed like days after the Battle of Hornburg. Our warden and my dear friend Leofdag was slain in the fight just before dawn. And if you actually looked, you could actually see that he was slain. If only he had seen what we had. The ride of the wizard and the forest marched forth to harry our foes. Such things cannot be believed if one had not been there at battle's ending. Time to rest has been a rare gift of late. But our foes have laid traps for our riders, and even now we are working to disarm them before any more of our steeds come to harm. Out beyond the gates of Osrimon, they have laid jagged caltrops along the roadway, and if you aid the others in removing them, we shall be able to resume our journey unhindered. We're just going to make sure that there is nothing over in this corner. Nope, no quest, not even an entrance into it. Okay. Okay. I thought it was in this quarry where we were supposed to look for other stuff. Maybe not. I thought that's where the weapons were, or the tools were. Although I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I guess they're not in here. Okay. I'm sure we'll come back in there sometime later. So we're over here, so I guess there's just nothing beyond here. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's go and find these tools. There's one that I saw earlier. We were talking to somebody. I don't remember where that was, though. And there's another part where there was a NPC that was somewhere around here. Oh yeah, it was up here. Here we go.
Yes?
If only I had looked after the lights of Ostrimon as I did the beacons upon the hills. Ganhar wants our lights left burning at night now, because we shall go on in dark. We shall go dark as the winking eye. As I left supplies at the beacons. If you should venture out, champion, will you visit the beacons and gather the flint and paraffin I left? There's no one else to do it, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid of that too.
We all must do what we can, mustn't
Just
we?
the thousands of other players. If you should find yourself out amid the mouths of the Intwash, perhaps you might gather some Int's cloak for me. It is no great consequence, but the leaves of it paint work of wonders for the archers of the old, such as myself and Lady Galnihar. I will find a way to thank you for your trouble if you did bring me some. Like 40 silver and 15 copper. And polished marble trinkets, you know, the real valuable stuff. Alright, well I think that does end this episode. Thank you everyone so much for watching another episode of Pelennor Fields. Just making sure there's nothing else up here. And I will see you again for another episode real soon, when we will actually be going through all these quests that we have just gotten. And there are a ton of quests. How many do we have, just out of curiosity real quick? Oh, a ton, like half the zone. So yeah, we already have like 10-ish quests at least, I would say. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. If you don't count the raid, we have like 11 quests already, so that's like half of this zone we already have the quest for. So, and there's also pop-up quests I saw later on, so we should be getting through this zone fairly quickly. And so there should only be a few more episodes of this series, but that's not going to be found out until later episodes. So until next time, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of Pelennor Fields. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel, help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.